Hi, I'm Geraldine and I like to bake. Today I'm going to be baking sourdough bread. Okay, so first, this is the sourdough starter. It lives in the fridge and it's dormant until you take it out. So that's how we start. That's the starter. I already took some of this out and made it grow into a viable starter for the bread. Right, so I'm just going to pop this back in the fridge. So this is the starter that we're going to make the bread with. In here there's 75 grams of the starter from the fridge, 50 grams of rye flour and 50 grams of organic white bread flour and 100 grams of warm water. So we're now going to make the dough for the sourdough. Let's get my... So I want a large bowl. I'm going to make 1 kilo of dough. And that will give me 3 loaves, 1 large, 2 small. So 1 500 gram loaf and 2 250 gram loaves. Okay, so this is what we're making for 1 kilogram. So we're going to put 150 grams of the starter, 100 gram, sorry, that's a starter for 1 kilogram. I've used the smaller starter today because I've got an excess of starter in the fridge and I'm only going to need that amount. So 1 kilogram of white flour, 250 gram of the starter, 22 grams of salt and 700 millilitres of water. Right, now although it says 1 kilogram of white flour, I do put 10% of rye in it. So I'm now going to put 100 grams of rye, $110, take some out, 101, that'll do. Right, so now I need to make this up to 1 kilogram. I buy this Shipton Mill organic white bread flour in bulk, 16 kilograms, and I weigh it up into 1 kilogram bags so we know where we are with it and store them in a cool place. So here we've got 595 there, so I'm going to make it up to 1 kilogram. One kilogram done. So put this aside, and the rye back in a bag. Where was its bag? Here's its bag. Just to make sure we don't get spillages in the storage. Right. Now I have to concentrate now. So 1 kilogram of white flour, 250 grams of starter. Right, where's the starter gone? Here it is. So we'll be using almost the whole of this and put some back in the starter box. Some will go back into this box, but there'll only be a very little bit going back.